Experience. Every year I go through the business. That's all it is, a learning and I get better and better. I'm not in the level that I want to be in. I'm working on it. But you know you got a lot of, you got a lot of fans out here. Including, all day. Including me.
Actually, we all one of the fans, man. We all one of the fans, baby.
We go to school with each other.
No doubt, baby. Old school status right here.
That's it.
That's my man right here. Word up, no doubt.
That's how you do it.
Word up, baby. No doubt, baby.
Oh man, I'm happy to see you, bro.
Good to see you too, baby. No doubt, baby.
We all about the culture.
All day, man. We all support each other.
The community, everything we hear.
Yes, sir.
Regardless of the struggle, we still make music. Regardless of the promoters,
everything, any type of stuff,
we're still gonna do it.
Yeah, that's what creating is all about. That's what music comes.
Exactly.
Because it comes from spots like this, and
exactly.
You know, you take out your book and you write poetry, right? And you have your rapping, right, about life. And you got in Spanish, you got the sonero. That it's like it's being a rapper, but in Spanish, but like with melody lines, but it's creating on the spot, you know what I mean? So me being born here in New York, that they got a lot of that mix, the melting pot of like R&B and like salsa music with like Fania and R&B, and all that mixed together. That's what I represent.
That's what I'm talking about.
We represent that line.
That's what I'm talking about.
That line.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
That's what music is all about. That's what it
man.
to that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My man is
you already know
I'm just here having fun. It's just, I'm expressing myself, and this is how I feel. And what you feel is the real deal.
Word up.
Yes, sir.
Every time you do your thing, I'm blessed by your art. I know I'm actually, there's very few people that I tell that to, so you have a gift.
Y eso es una bendición de Dios. Es una bendición de Dios. I remember one time this person came up to me and told me, do you understand what type of gift you got? And I was like, at the moment I really didn't understand it, because you go through process of life, and you be like, because it's a gift, but sometimes you don't even know what type of gift you have, and the experience of, thank you, all right. Anyway,
New York City, baby!
Anyway, we gotta get used to that.
Word up.
We gotta be on point.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
But anyway, we going through the experience of life, of what is culture. So I thank God that God put me around culture with my parents having the traditional folkloric music from Puerto Rico, and my sister having the freestyle R&B in my house, and my brother having the hard rock heavy metal.
Right.
And all that influence, I was really inspired. So that's what's building myself. That's what's building Papote. That's my character. That's me, man. That's culture, Lower Side, sabroso, sabrosura cultural, all that melting pot. But I represent how Mark Anthony is in that year of 10 years. Because I remember when I was a kid, I was like 10 years old, man. I went to see La Fania All-Star at Madison Square Garden at age 10, right? And he opened up the show with his long hair, skinny. I think more skinnier than me.
He definitely was.
I think so.
Definitely was.
But you know, all powers to Mark, because I think Mark is a phenomenal singer. I admire him with all my heart. You know what I mean? I got inspired by that. So seeing that, I was so used to seeing the Fania All-Star, because I grew up around it with my mother and my father. So Duet with la India, vivir lo nuestro.
You're like, that's supposed to be old school.
Yeah, you feel me? But they twisted the whole thing for us to understand what we have to take with the music.
Exactly.
We can't keep, this is all cool, man. This is our culture, and we ain't never gonna forget this.
Yes,
but we gotta keep on making music and color music for people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Everything is all aligned now. I don't really want to get into the politics.
You keep inspiring the next generation.
Yes.
Because there's people looking at Papote right now going, yo, I want to be like you. So what do you tell those kids that are like looking at you saying, I want to be the next Papote? Like,
you want to do that? I'm gonna tell you right now what Dayso just said.
Let him go.
And you know what, man? I'm not perfect because I'm struggling.
Nobody's perfect, Bobby.
But I'm gonna tell you this: take it as it is. You gotta have discipline. You have to have discipline in what you want to do in your craft. Because if you don't put discipline in a lot of discipline, it's not gonna come out. It's scary. This business is scary. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, it is.
But you know, if you got heart for this and you got talent for it, that means you're a warrior. So in my book, I believe that you could do it. So if you're a warrior and you could believe in it, believe in your talent, believe in yourself, always have God first. You know what I mean? Los bendiciones de Dios, and keep on going. You know, that's all I can say, man.
No doubt.
God bless.
Love you, Pop.